And the lineups for today. So let's get down to business. Kaká's cross, it's cleared. It comes back again. Now Varane. Muniain. Here's Susaeta. Cuts it out. Fabio Coentrao. Now Varane. Essien. It's a long run, this one. And play switched across. Fabio Coentrao. Maybe now. Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
He sends it in. It's opened up nicely for him. It's cleared to safety. Here's a cross, and he's there to clear it. Susaeta. Iturraspe. Here's Susaeta. Mesut Ozil wants to get this forward. 15 minutes have passed, and here's Kaká in full flow. Concedes a free kick with what I have to say is a ferocious challenge. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. See what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. Real Madrid with a set piece. It's that familiar gunslinger pose again. What can Cristiano Ronaldo do from this free kick? He went for power there. Got it. Here's Kaká. Oh, it's been cut out. Muniain. Bursting forward. Here comes the cross, and the cross is cleared. A chance. They've done it, and it's Real Madrid who take the lead. It just couldn't have been placed any better.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Real Madrid have the priceless opener.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
Now an opportunity to cross. Picked off the ball.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
Now Ozil slides it through. He's got in. Iturraspe. Here's Essien. It's come through to him. We've barely had half of the first half. Here's Ander Herrera. Loses out in a position of some promise. Fabio Coentrao. He can take the shot on here. The keeper always the favourite there.
Well, it turned out to be a decent save, although I'm not sure how much the keeper knew about it, even if he was well positioned.
That stopped the danger. They're given another corner. A ball in. Essien, deflected. They're under real pressure now. It's a ball in. A header this time. No luck there. It's come through to him nicely. They've scored! 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
And you know, if the pass was delayed a second longer, he may just have drifted offside, but these guys are very good at their craft.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Mesut Ozil. He's found space. Now Susaeta, and now the counter-attack. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Xabi Alonso. This could be interesting. He hits it. Oh, yet another goal. They've most definitely hit their stride now. And he owes a debt of thanks to his teammate with that perfect pass.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough for any defence.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Five minutes to the end of the first half. Iraola. Fabio Coentrao. Here's Xabi Alonso. Cleared away. Now Ozil. It's a good hit! There it is! Riveting, ruthless, relentless. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
He's made it an incredible 4 in this game. The whistle signals the end of the first half.
Well, the thing I've liked about that first half is the urgency they've kept in their passing. They've been swift, they've been direct, and they've just kept getting through on goal. Wonderful stuff.
At this stage, it's rather one-sided. Real Madrid against Athletic Club. Now Ozil. Essien. Xabi Alonso. A very creative player, he set up 2 goals. Inigo Perez. Arbeloa. Here's Xabi Alonso. Essien. Susaeta. Muniain plays this forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. An opportunity down the side. Susaeta. Wonderful through ball over the top. Steered away. And he crosses to the centre. And the cross dealt with. That's halted the danger. Ander Herrera. An early ball in. That cross only inches away from being a very good one.
Well, they're just not realising their potential. They have to find an end product.
Arbeloa. Essien. It's on for him. Kaká. Here's Muniain. Cut out in a promising position.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Here is Essien. And still he goes on. Looking to thread it through. Fisted away by the keeper. And that's good defensive play. Picking up the loose ball, putting it into touch. The keeper, I think, will be relieved as well. And at this point, both managers are thinking about making changes. It's going to be substitution time. Now Ander Herrera. He's looking for that right pass. Sergio Ramos. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Now Gurtehi. No, that won't be finding its target. Here is Essien. The ball's with Modric. This is lovely passing to watch. Now Ander Herrera. That's a throw. Here's a cross. And the ball is plucked out of the air by the keeper. Here's Inigo Perez. Inigo Perez. Now Sergio Ramos. Here's Modric. Looking to carve open the defence. How about it? How about that? They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score, because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tidy.
A 5-star performance from him here. clock counting down. Little play it goes for throw. Arbeloa and Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Xabi Alonso. Essien.
They really need to start looking for some space. The chances aren't going to come if they keep playing like this.
Now a chance to do some damage from out wide. An angled cross. And they escape imminent danger. Put into touch, the defence really working well today. Could be a chance now. Well struck. That's the end of the danger for now. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. They have hit the ground running and earned themselves a result that certainly bodes well for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you never quite know how the first match of any competition is going to go, but I thought they did a good job.
And that's the end of tonight's